Good evening, everyone. It's Bondar Jr., Silver Wolf, Ron, and we're here to stream some Eve Online. So, thanks for joining me tonight. I hope this stream finds you all well. So, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get switched over to the game. Already got the window up, so. Actually, we're running some missions earlier. Check my jobs here. Don't think I have many jobs left. Yeah, 2 hours. 2 hours, what is that for? Material. Yeah. So that's Inaro and Izawa. I think we gotta go Karama too. So how is everyone tonight? I want to say special thanks to my lurkers. I see there's a bunch of you out there tonight, so appreciate you guys being here. Appreciate you guys being here. So thanks for that. I need to go to Karama too, I believe. Agents. All right, so Cajun. All right. That's Hogamo. Case is Karama. And Cajun is Inaro. So we'll do Karama. We'll hit Hogamo. And we'll do Karama. And then we will do. So Venelin to Ogamo to Karama to Inaro to Iswa. Z. No. ISAZ. Oh, I can't spell. There we go. Iswa. All right. 24 jumps total. So Hogamo's nice and easy. And from Hogamo to Karama is 8. And then from Karama to Inaro is like another 8. And from Inaro to Izawa is another 8. Okay, so. All right. What do we got here? We got the caps. Do we have any? Have any? What am I trying to say? Drones. Vespa. Warrior. That's it. All right. We actually didn't take care of our planetary stuff, so we need to do that here one of these days. Maybe we'll run some missions and then take care of that. Alright, so we're going to go to Hogmo.
Warp drive active.
I've been actually looking at this a lot lately. Resource harvesting, resource harvesting. Panda moon mining. Missions, epic arcs, resource harvesting, FNA mining. I don't know what FNA mining is. But yeah, I'll get that checked out. So once again, thanks to my lurkers for being here. Appreciate you guys. Guys are awesome.
Warp drive active.
Actually, I don't think I've got Karama in here. Yeah, I don't really think about it.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
JK. 7. There's Karama, so set destination. And then Anaro. Add waypoint. And then Izawa. Add waypoint. Alright. So, agents. I'm going to talk to our agent here. Start conversation. Request mission. Use some trit, which we should already have. Accept. Complete. View. Complete. Alright. Hopefully that raised my Lai Dai a little bit. No, it didn't. Why not? Huh. Oh, there it is. Yep, 276. So not by much. Alright, so her research is still going on. Perfect. So undock. Let me check my gate camper. Looks good.
Warp drive active.
So yeah, I'd have to be the first one to get hit if I do this. So hopefully that's not the case. So we'll see. Standard increase, okay. And I already clicked on it, so I don't know why it didn't go away, but
Warp drive active.
I did see, I was watching somebody else stream the other day, eveonline, and I did see them doing a passive shield tank, which was kind of nice. I'll have to give that a try.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Yeah, what else? That's about it. I've actually been playing another indie game called Astronauts here lately. I was thinking about streaming it one of these days, but it's a little difficult. It's kind of a shipbreaker type game. It doesn't have a whole lot of help documents or anything, so which makes it a little difficult to figure out what you're supposed to do. So
Warp drive active.
Eve's been around a while, so even though they change it so much, I should have put some. Industry blueprints. Hammerhead. Actually, we're in 300 runs. Let's do 200.
Warp drive active.
Shit, I'm gonna get rid of that. Okay. Excuse me. $43 people in this sector. Wow.
Warp
Pirate.
drive active.
Let's check again. Seems to be a quiet night. Which I think is a good thing.
Warp drive active.
Venture. How much is a venture blueprint? 7 million for a venture blueprint? My goodness gracious. That's crazy.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Venture's only 300,000. conversation. Request mission. Needs titanium. You complete. I cannot go up. Lai Dai and Ishkon. Oh, she's with Ishkon, but it actually did make it. Looks like it made it change. Maybe it's just reading the other ones. All right. So that's Karama. Let's check one more. We're still good. We'll go to Inaro.
Warp drive active.
But yeah, we'll do some missions with my mirror. I've actually done a couple already. Worked out pretty good. Try and make some of my money back. Missions are kind of boring, but I need to trying to get my status up to get this level 4 guy, but not sure it's worth it, to be honest. But one of the missions that it actually gave me was, excuse me,
Warp drive active.
one of the missions it gave me was actually shooting Galente ships, which was not good because it lowered my Galente status, which is not where I want to be. So I gotta kind of watch those. Gotta go and find a Galente Corp that I can then do some missions for to get my stuff back up.
Warp drive active.
A lot of mobile depots.
Warp drive active.
Automatically decays if abandoned for 30 days.
Warp drive active.
Oh, that's actually a structure. Once again, thanks to my lurkers. You guys are awesome. So, I see there's a bunch of you out there tonight, so thanks for being here.
Warp drive active.
So we'll get all of our agents taken care of, and then we'll do a couple missions maybe, pass some time, see if we can get our status up a little higher.
Warp drive active.
Sir Paula. Serp Paula. I'm going to try and figure out how to pronounce all these ones. It's possible. Tomorrow's a holiday here in America, so no work. Well, that's kind of nice. So I probably will stream a little bit longer tonight. Spider Mackenzie. Like that picture. Oh, excuse me.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Alright, so we'll check this one out, get this mission taken care of. It'll be either delivery or mining. So it's mine. Accept. And there's another one. This is Lai Dai. $278. It's not going up very fast. That's okay. Let's check our gate status. Just to be safe. Always be safe. Looks like we're good. We'll do the last leg.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, unfortunately, I got almost all my adventure 325. That's expensive. Yeah. I already got the blueprints for the drones. Heavy attack drones. Over 60,000 each. Ten jumps. That's quite a ways away. 66,000. Lima's 100,000. Man, that means I could sell them for pretty. Which I don't think anybody's buying 100,000. Maybe they are though. Only 40,000 more than anywhere else. You need them bad enough, I guess. It says it's 11% below the average. So 60,000 is the cheapest. Yeah, so here's 54,000. This is 1% below the average. So I wonder if this is the average. No, 39% below the average, so yeah.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, I'll buy a couple of ogres. Ogres are 25 each. So if I buy 4 of them, I could probably get away with 5, not 6. Warrior is light. Vespa is medium. Okay. One jump. Yep.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, maybe we'll buy a couple. We lost pretty much all our drones on the other one, so. Gecko. What is a gecko? 180 million. That's really not that much. I saw one the other day. I was in Jeddah, and they put in the chat. Say buy. What do we say? 5.
Warp drive active.
I was in Cheetah, and they put in the chat like 4.5 million for a contract for some ship, which was actually cheap. The ship was like 400 million. But when you clicked on the contract actually was 4.5 billion. And I'm like,
requested.
That's just kind of ridiculous. You're really going to take advantage of people like that just because they didn't read it very well?
Request accepted.
Guess that's how it works now. So, but yeah, that was kind of sad.
Warp drive active.
I should have just built some ogres, but curious. I'll have to look and see how much I can build them for. See if it's cheaper than 50,000. Probably. Excuse me.
Warp drive active.
A lot's fun. Bass of Doom. Falstaff Finder. Man, that's a cool name. Vestin. Yeah. Thanks again to my lurkers. I don't see any of my regulars out there, my regular chatters, so appreciate you guys being here.
Warp drive active.
Only 3 people in this sector. Only 1 station. I'm gonna sneeze. Hold on. Alright, muted you guys so you didn't hear my sneeze, so.
Warp drive active.
Allergy season. So there's 5 people in this one. Not a whole lot of people in high sec. Curious how many people are actually logged in. It used to tell you, there it is, 19,000 players. 19,000 players. Let's dock here.
Warp drive active.
We got all our stuff here. When we head back the next time, we'll take all this junk back with us.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Now I got the sniffles. Now I got the sniffles. Alright, so let's put here. And actually, let's open up Mighty Hammer. Can't fit it. What do we got in there? Infiltrator, Hammerheads, Hornets. Yeah, let's leave it. Actually, these are medium, so they can go there. Yep, there you go. All right. So let's make this guy active. And then I think there was something here. Start conversation. It says effective standing is 5.4. Provide you missions if you have a standing of at least 5 from his corp or faction towards you. Yeah, well, I'm never going to get to 5. It says effective standings is 5.4. So yeah, it's going to be a while before we get to 5.4. Oh, I talked to the wrong one. All right, so all right. That says 5.4. Let's see. Start conversation. Still 5.4. So yeah, this is still a die, so that should have raised us a little bit with the die, 79. We got a long way to go. And a short time to get there. Alright, close. We want security. Those are 400s. Alright, 237, 211. So that's going to give us just short of 500,000. It's in Izawa. They're Galente. Investigate the asteroid field and destroying the hostages. You make their way for a few enemies. Says it's in Innov. I gotta bring back the Marines. Galentian origin. So I'm gonna be shooting Galente once again, which I don't like. So let's undock. Those are 400s. What do we got? Stack all. 400s. 400s. So this guy's got a negative standing, has a terrible standing. Only 6 people here. But anyway, we're not going here anyway. We're going to the next system over. You know. Jump.
Warp drive active.
So Valkyrie is a medium. Hammerhead's a medium. Where is a light? Illegal activity 1 of 3. So that means we're going to be doing 3 missions against Galente, which is really going to lower our standings. Not the best. Uh-oh. We're almost out. Illegal activity encounter. Work to 0. Alright, here we go.
Warp drive active.
Occult is a light. Hammerhead's medium. I think a Hornet's light. Yep. Infiltrator. Medium. Alright. I'm going to do 2 ogres. The Valkyrie. Medium. Warrior, I think, is medium. Light. No rhyme or reason. Oh. Okay. Well, I think I probably have to target this. So let's launch. Oh no, I launched 4 of them. Okay. Well, that was easy. There we go. Yeah, I don't like shooting these guys. So, 47 approach. 45.
A module has run out of charges.
Iron. 46 is the fall off. 35 is optimal range. $49. $46. Oof. We seem to be keeping them at 30. Oh. Keep it range 30.
A module has run out of charges.
Hey, Ushwi, how you doing? Good to see you tonight. How's the return of Eve going? Alive and well so far, yes. It wasn't always that way. The last 3 weeks I've been back, I've probably been killed 10 times, but here for the last week or so, it's actually been going pretty well. No deaths, so. But I'm also doing things a little differently, so. I've got some assets that are stuck in trig space. Death is part of Eve. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I think I got ganked out of the 10 times. I probably got ganked 3 times, so. Hey, what's up, sweet Genie? Is it sweet Genie? Sweet Jenny? Yeah, I might need some pronunciation help on that one, but good to see ya. There's the Marines, and I was able to pick them up, so just call them the 001. There you go. There you go. That works. Alright, so I've got a bookmark to these guys, so that's good. So let's go back to Izawa. Jump.
Warp drive active.
Just call them 001. Yeah, I got a lot of 001s, so. Yeah, I don't like fighting these Galente Federation ones. It's ruining my status with Galente, but. What else is new? So now what I'll do is I'll fly back to the issuing station, and I will complete the mission so I get the bonus. And then I'll take my salvage ship out, and I'll salvage all those ships and get that back. So this is my normal time streaming, guys. So I appreciate you guys being here. I stream Sunday nights through Thursday night, 10 p.m. Central U.S. time to about midnight. And give or take. Usually midnight, 12:30. So.
Drive active.
So my corporation had a base that was in Calhoun, Kaunokka. And so we've got a bunch of impounded corporation stuff in there prior to it being, trig space. So unfortunately, I've petitioned CCP and they're like, so sad, can't help ya. So I have to get my status up with trig. Problem is getting the status up with trig. The only way to get status up with trig is to kill drones.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Yeah, the only way to get my status up with trig is to kill drones. And so it's all impounded. So the only way to get it out of impound is to rent an office. And so unfortunately, I can only rent an office once I get my status up to 4.0 with trig. So, but yeah, so that's kind of where that's at. So let me switch over to my cleanup ship. But yeah, so it's been kind of a challenge, and the problem there is, so I was actually working on getting my trig status up. I think I got it up to like half a point. Um, but then I started getting ganked, so that didn't help. So, but yeah, so I kind of gave up on. I didn't give up on that, but I put it on the back burner. So I'm deciding to run some missions, see if I can recoup some of my losses. Trying to get a higher level research agent. I got a ton of data cores that I got from my research agents, so which I'm going to use for invention. So yeah, it's all good. That's a nice thing about Eve, is if you need to, you can change tactics from time to time. So all right, let's go here and here and here. So
warp drive active.
Can you make me an Ishtar? I don't know what an Ishtar is. Is that a ship? Yeah, that's one of the things that's in there, is a whole bunch of corporation blueprints. So yeah, I don't have a blueprint for that one. So actually, yeah, so I probably could. I don't have that one currently. I'm working on Helios, which is a T2 frigate. And let's grab this. Galente mining. Oh, that's interesting. All right, and let's salvage that guy, and then let's bring this one in, and this one. I have not. That's something new since I've been gone. So a lot of new stuff. A lot of new stuff. So yeah, so that's been kind of interesting. Figuring out all the new stuff. If you use them, don't leave them floating in space. People like to probe them down and blow them up. Yeah, okay. Makes sense. Makes sense. Anything they can probe down, they're kind of probing down. So yeah, that's one thing I have noticed, is nothing seems to be safe anymore. I had a friend that had mentioned that what was I going to say now? Their Hulk had gotten blown up in high sec. And so, yeah, so it was kind of interesting. So, yeah. So, hey, thanks for the follow. All right, let's approach this guy. All right. But yeah. And that one goes for you too, 001. If you want to follow, it'll let you know anytime I stream. So, always appreciate the follows. Ooh, how'd that happen here? So it looks like that's weird. Alright, let's get this guy. Actually, let's grab him, and let's grab him. Let's fly towards this guy. Turn you off. Always appreciate the follows. But yeah, what was I saying? My corp used to live in Pakvan. I wonder if any of them still have access to it. Yeah, it's weird. It's not that hard to find it. But it is interesting because it is kind of gank city, so wasn't so hard with the trig. Like I said, I got blown up a couple times by the drones, and mostly I was using one of those free ships, NOS, and I was fine until the battleship drones came, and then I was kind of in trouble. So, but yeah, that was kind of funny. So, but yeah, what was I saying there? So yeah, so the drones really weren't that bad, and it was nice because it works a little different in trig space. So you only get a status update once every 20 minutes. That may work the same in regular space, but you only had to kill one drone and then wait 20 minutes, and you get the status update, and then go kill another drone, and it went by. It didn't matter how many drones you killed. There's a Vespa. Didn't matter how many drones you killed. What was I trying to say now? I can't concentrate and do this to the same thing. It didn't matter how many drones you killed. You only got one status update based on the largest drone you killed. So it was one of those. It really didn't make much sense to oh, come on. So it didn't make much sense to actually kill a whole bunch of drones. So you were kind of farming the drones. And so the problem was that caused you to be out there a lot. So then I scanned me down and ganked me. And so, which was very frustrating. Because then they'd always gank me right before the wormhole collapsed. And then I'd have to try and, scan the wormhole again from outside, which was always frustrating. So let's approach this guy. Nothing of value. Yeah. But yeah, but I was getting a steady increase in the trig stuff until that, and then once you're outside the wormhole, there's like 10 or 12 systems that the wormhole can spawn in. So you got to scan them all, which is just a pain. And then once you find it, that's great, as long as you don't get ganked again. So why is there nothing there? But yeah, so that was kind of the frustrating part. So So in this one, I'm trying to get my Lai Dai standing up. There's a level 4 research agent that I want. And so I'm trying to get my Lai Dai standing up. And unfortunately, they keep giving me these Galente missions, which I'm not fond of. But if I turn them down, that makes my status go way down. If I complete them, my status goes up a little tiny bit. So, but it's not too bad because I can always just go do one Galente mission and it'll shoot back up to where it was. So, but yeah, it's just kind of a pain. Yeah, I'd heard that, and so I hadn't tried that yet. So. This one's like a 3-parter, so that one's not going to help. And I got a special, looks like a storyline mission out of it. So that's kind of nice. So maybe that'll give me a little bit better status update, but we'll see. So I got these all salvaged down. Yeah, so here's the storyline mission. So let's go back to Izawa. It doesn't look like I got a whole lot of salvage from them, but better than nothing. Okay, I'll have to check that one out. Yeah, because I don't like going against the other factions. I've worked really hard to get all my faction standings up pretty high, but yeah, and Galente is one of those where I do a lot of I mess with a lot of their ships. I like the Galente ships, so. But yeah, so much has changed that it's just I'm like completely lost with a lot of things. So
Warp drive active.
yeah. Yep. But yeah, it's kind of interesting because there's just so many changes. Yeah, so I had a whole bunch of assets in Pochvin space, and I was able to get almost all of those out. I have one Hulk that's still in there. Unfortunately,
Docking permission requested. Docking request
obviously the last
accepted.
time I played, the Hulk allowed for 3 miners on it, and now it only allows for 2. So the miners there's too many of them, so it won't let me undock because it's got too many. And because my status with the trig is so low, it won't let me yeah, all miners are 2 now. Yeah, and that's what happened. And so it won't let me undock with it. Sorry, I can't read and and so it won't let me undock. And so that was one of the things. I think that was the one thing the CCP guys, hey Frillner, I think that was one thing the CCP guys said they would fix for me. Now, that was 3 weeks ago that I opened the ticket, and it's still not fixed. Because every time they reply, it's with some kind of stupid comment that is like common sense, and then I reply back with the common sense, and then it takes them a week to send me another reply where they add another stupid comment. And so I'm just getting frustrated, but I can repackage it, which would remove everything. The problem is it's got rigs, and I would lose the rigs. So I was actually trying to make it so that I didn't lose the rigs, but let's see this guy. So I'm going to switch back to my Myrmidon. Make active. Oh yeah. Well, I could always do that. Like I said, it's good experience. So I appreciate it. Thank you for that. But yeah, it's good experience. So I had 2 or 3 other ones in there. I had a bunch of procurers. I had all kinds of stuff. And I got everything out except for that one Hulk. And then I have the corporate assets, which are impounded. So I haven't been able to get those yet. But all right, so this guy's on a different station. He is on. Let's just set destination. That'll be easier. But yeah, so. But I have others, so it's not a big deal. So. But yeah, I had a buddy that also came back. I guess he's been back a little longer, and he said that they're actually, if you try and mine in high sec with a Hulk, they'll actually blow you up just for the salvage.
Warp drive active.
They'll take the hit from Concord and then salvage it so that they can, because the salvage is worth more than worrying about whatever they're going to lose, and so, which is kind of what's happened. I did get ganked once in high sec space, which I had never had happen before. Actually, somebody came into my stream and said, "Hey, you can find some Kernite in this system," and had me fly to that system and then killed me. So yeah, I was in a venture, so it wasn't a big deal. But yeah, it was kind of funny. I have had some decent mining systems that I don't really get ganked in. Yeah, and that's what I need to find.
Requested. Docking request accepted.
Because yeah, it's with the high sec, they don't have any of the good minerals. So it used to be that you could do mining missions, because I've got an alt that pretty much specialized in mining missions, and you could do mining missions, and they would spawn you a special belt, and then you could go mine it, and everything would be good. So, but 10,000 amber. Ugh. So I actually do have some amber somewhere. Let me see where it's at. And I actually have a alt that has some. So actually I only have 33. 39 gold number, 33 amber. That's all in eveonline. Where's the other one? I thought I had more. Maybe I already used them. So I have an alt, I think, that has a bunch of amber. So maybe I'll log him on and have him bring it here. So this is Izawa. So let me go ahead, since that's offered, because that'll get me another implant, which is not too bad. But yeah. Are there any good external resource websites you found to kind of catch you on the changes? No, not really. Everybody kind of assumes you already know that you're reading every, document that CCP's put out for the past, 12 years. And I'm not, because those just put me to sleep. Sorry about that. But so what I found is pretty much just playing is helping out a lot. Little things like the Hulk only having 2 miners. Another one. Do you know about the Noctis? I think that's a new ship, right? Some kind of a command ship. As I think I heard about that one. So it's a salvaging. Okay. Battle cruiser. Okay. No, I don't know about that one. So this catalyst is what I always use. Of course, now I found out that gankers use the catalyst. So yeah, I'll look it up. Yeah, probably get some pretty good bonuses to that. So actually, I'm going to log off of this guy. And I'm going to log on with my other guy because he's got a bunch of amber. Problem is, I got to remember which one it is. I think it's this guy. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. The problem is most of those ships now are costing too much. And so, all right, so where am I? All right, let's see if this guy's got the amber. Yes, he does. 104,000. All right. You say set destination. Of course, 26 jumps. So I'm in Kulin. Let me go over to my website and check it out. Let's clear all these waypoints. Oh, come on, can't type. All right, Kulin, and that's Nakugard. All right, Nakugard. So I got a Gita character. Let me look one up. Yeah, that's the problem. Is I actually there's a website that'll let you find where the things are the cheapest. So I figure while I'm flying, I can do that. But 16, unfortunately, there's one kill at that place. So if I go secure does 20 jumps. I think that's what it's giving me here, isn't it? 20 jumps, 26 jumps. Why 26? Somebody must be blocked. Let's see, what do we got here? Civala. Civala's a known gank point. So let me see if we can clear avoid systems on the avoidance list. Okay, I turned that off. 21. Why 21? Mine says 20. So what's the difference? 21. This one says 20. Am I in Cooling? I think I'm in Cooling. No, I'm in Uria. Well, that's why. All right. It would be faster if we just ran the missions. The NOS is just under 40 million in Jita. Yeah, so the NOS, I have a NOS. They give one away free if you have an Omega. So It would be faster if you just ran the missions. I don't understand what you mean there, 001. This one requires Amber, and in order to mine Amber, it's not going to give me a belt to mine Amber. I got to find it myself. So, yeah. So that's a problem with the Noxus. It's not going to give me a belt for Amber. It's going to make, I have to find my own Amber, and I don't want to buy it. Yeah, I don't want to buy it. I got it. I don't want to buy it. It's too expensive. So, it's one of the reasons I kind of save it. So, yeah, let's do this. All right. Yeah, so the Noxus. So, yeah, this catalyst is like 1 million. So makes it nice and easy. So.
Warp drive active.
And so, yeah, there's one of my announcements. So, yeah, you guys want to check out my previous ones. This is stream, I think, number 11, I think. So, yeah, the other 10 are out on YouTube. So, oh, no, I appreciate it. Yeah, one of the things is because I'm getting killed so much, I'm trying not to fly anything that's super expensive. till I feel like I've gotten my feet back under me. So, which, this is the longest I've gone without getting killed. It's like 3 or 4 days. So, yeah, and I'll have to check that out because I'm not sure what it requires. I may already have some of the skills, but if it's a new ship, I'm sure I don't have those. So, I've got almost all the ship skills that there were way back when. So, yeah. I can fly several of the ships that so that's one of the weird things is that my account is missing my tier 1 battleships, my tier 1 cruisers, all that stuff. But I have a whole bunch of tier 3 ships and tier 2 ships, and I can fly all of those. So, okay, yeah, and I'm sure I've got Ore Hauler 1, so, but, yeah, because I'm flying, I have all the bonuses. I can fly an Orca, and so I own an Orca, and so, yeah, which, I have an Orca, but I don't have a basic cruiser, so... So, yeah, I don't know what happened. I think I probably put him in my corp hangar so my alts could use him, and somebody stripped the corp of anything that wasn't impounded. So yeah, so that's the other thing is I'm trying to just build up as well. This is one of my favorite ships, this Pro Raider. So I think I have it on all my alts. So with its covert ops cloak if I need it. And
warp drive active.
Check my gate camp again just to make sure. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. In fact, I need to set up some PI on this guy. Yeah, I need to set up some PI on this guy, so. But yeah, I have PI on my main guy. Because I'm building tier 2 and also trying to build some tier 3 ones. I need the PI for that stuff, so. Oh, okay. Yeah, I just set up everything on my main character in order to build what I needed for the Helios. In order to build the Helios. Because, yeah, I was able to invent a 3-run Helios blueprint from a regular Imicus blueprint. And,
warp drive active.
So, yeah, so it probably would have been cheaper just to buy the stuff in Jita, but I always like to try and be self-sufficient. But unfortunately, that doesn't quite be cost-effective, so... But yeah, I didn't even realize the next expansion was all about planetary industry. So I'll have to check that out. Actually got some pretty good resistance.
Warp drive active.
Udema. Udema is where I got ganked last week. That's the system they led me to gank me. So there'll be new structures and ships for PI. It's a common ganking system. Yeah. I had no idea. I thought the guys were being legitimate with me. They said, "Hey, there's some Kernite in Udema. Come on over." So yeah, it was like, yeah. So it looks like I don't have ore hauler. So
Warp drive active.
$2.5 million. That's not too bad. That's a new one where you can actually, if I have a lot of this in a hauler, I go around it. Yeah. Never autopilot in Udema. Yeah. I pretty much never autopilot anywhere, to be honest. Gives them too much opportunity to blow you up. So, but then again, I think at least twice of the times that I got ganked was because I wasn't paying attention at a wormhole. So
Warp drive
flew to the
active.
wormhole thinking no big deal, I've already scanned the wormhole down. I'm just going in and out, from trig space, and somebody was waiting there and webified me or just plain blew me up. The one time I think they brought in 10 guys to destroy my Imicus with no weapons, which was kind of overkill, but I think it made them feel good. So, but yeah, the one thing I do like that's new is that you can actually buy these skills and remotely implant them, where you don't have to fly to it and pick them up anymore, which is kind of nice. Though it doesn't always say that they're all available that way. So
Warp drive active.
So that one was kind of interesting. So like this one, I think if I click on here and I say buy skill, let's see what it says. Yeah, it says buy and inject, but it's 3.2 million instead of 2.5 million, which is kind of weird, because when I actually do view market details, it shows 2.5. So I don't know why it's 3.2, unless that's the remote injection. So yeah. Okay, so that makes sense. Okay, so they do charge extra, so yeah.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, so most times I just kind of watch and see if it pops up someplace on my route and then pick it up, because almost always it is, especially when I'm flying someplace long like this. So it's a handy feature when you're in nullsec and not around markets. Yeah, I bet. That's one. I watch another streamer, Darth Raban, and he's kind of a solo player that plays out of NPC nullsec, and he's kind of recommended kind of moving there, and that he can do everything he needs to do and that kind of stuff, and so, which is kind of interesting. So, but I checked the system that he's in, and it's like 55 jumps from where I'm at. So if you pass through a system on your route, it will highlight system. Yep. Yeah, and that's usually what I look for. So like here, this one here says it's only one jump away. So I could always just fly over there quick on my way back.
Warp drive active.
But yeah, it's kind of interesting because there's, like I said, that remote injection, that's completely new. And so here's one, Federal Navy. So yeah, so there's quite a few where it's only one jump off, so I may do that on the way back. So my character, there's one right there. So it's actually, I'm going to go through 2.5, so I'll just pick it up there. So my character is actually 21 years old, so it actually started the game 2 weeks after Eve went live. And so my main character has actually been around 2 weeks short of the total time Eve's been online. I didn't play him all that time. I think I played probably 2 or 3 years at the beginning, and then took 5 or 6 years, 7 years off, and then 2 or 3 years, and so I've come back several times. I had a buddy that actually we met in the game, and through him I actually met my wife, my current wife, and so yeah, I'm gonna buy this one. And then I'm going to dock. But yeah, so it's kind of nice. But actually, he's the CEO of my corp. So I've actually been in the corp for 21 years. And so I was originally CEO. When I quit the first time, I made him CEO. And then he was CEO for several years. And then he quit. And so he's been gone now for 5 or 6 years. And so I've come back a couple times in that time when it actually got on Steam. I kind of came back. And so, yeah, it's hard to say. So unfortunately, the audit stuff only keeps 6 months. And so it's been longer than 6 months. So, yeah, so it's hard to say. But but yeah, it was probably at least a year and a half. I'm not sure when it came on Steam, but when it first came on Steam, I kind of jumped on, attached my account, and checked it out. Played as an alpha for a little while, just to see what it was. Was kind of surprised. Inject skill. And, I didn't want to eject it on this guy. Oh well. So let me go ahead and buy another one. That was cool. This isn't my main, so that's all right. So yeah. Yeah, exactly. Well, it's kind of nice because, sometimes it's kind of works out that way, so. But yeah, that's what I get. So. But yeah, what was I saying? So yeah, so when I first came on on Steam is when I finally got it. So you no longer need standings, jump clones. This is a handy change. So okay, yeah, because that was the other thing. I don't think I have any jump clones, or I might have one, but the whole jump clone thing and the standings was such a nightmare. And then I think you lost your implants, so that was kind of a negative. So it was like, yeah, why would anybody do that? So
drive active.
Yeah, see, that's not too bad because it'd be nice to be able to jump somewhere and take care of my research stuff, and have some extra ships around, that kind of stuff. But yeah, that one's kind of interesting. So, but yeah, I'll have to check that out. So, and you no longer have to insure your pod. Yeah, and I don't think I've insured any ships, which unfortunately I noticed the insurance has gone way down, the default insurance. So yeah, I was shocked. There's another skill that reduces your jump timer 1 hour per level. Yeah, I think I saw that, and that's a new skill. And since I didn't have any jump clones, I didn't bother picking it up. But now that I can see you don't have to worry about the standings, maybe that'll work out. Because, yeah, it wouldn't be bad to have kind of a jump clone maybe. I don't think I'll be able to have a jump clone in trig space. But yeah, to have a jump clone maybe down by one of my researchers is like 55 jumps away. And so it'd be nice to have one down there. Yeah. So that's not too bad.
Warp drive active.
BEI. Where's BEI? Okay, so only 3 more jumps. All right. it takes forever for this to pop up. I'm usually all the way to the gate half the time before this even pops up, which is kind of strange. That's a new one. Used to be this popped up right away. Now there's a huge delay for it to kind of refresh this. And so, yeah, don't care about Edacom, don't care about Trig. Though I'm good with them. And jump between them without affecting your jump timers. So that's cool. Yeah, so that's nice.
Warp drive active.
$900K each time you jump. Wow, that's a little expensive. But, you know, if it saves me 55 jumps in a ship, it'd probably be worth it. Problem is, a lot of times I need to bring the data cores back for my research agent, so sometimes it's just easier to do it. A lot of times I'll look at doing shortest instead of secure.
Warp drive
if I'm
active.
on and I'm flying my this one, my cloaking hauler. So, though honestly, I don't believe I've ever defeated a gate camp, so I'm always kind of leery of the gate camps, even in this thing. So this one supposedly is one that you can beat a gate camp with the micro warp drive and the cloak, the covert ops cloak. But I really hate to lose it. Yeah, so these pro raiders I also invent, and I think they're going for 180 million now. So, which they never went for that when I was inventing them way back when. So that may be another one I need to look into to start inventing again and start selling those for a profit. So, because I'm pretty sure I can build them for a lot less than that. I've got a lot of building skills. I had a lot of blueprints. I haven't been able to find all the blueprints. Yeah, that's one thing I noticed. So I bought an Imicus, which is just a low-level basic Galente freighter, or not freighter, frigate. And I mean, I was shocked at how much it cost. Yeah. So that's one of the things. I've got a ton of Plex. And that was one of the things that somebody suggested is now you can sell the Plex. But I wasn't sure if you can sell it outside the game for cash, for regular money, real money, or if you can only sell it in the game for ISK, which, no big deal there. But
docking permission requested.
Yeah.
Docking request accepted.
Yeah, depending on how I can get rid of them, yeah, we'll see. Like I said, I was hoping to sell them for real money, so recoup some of my losses, or use them to pay for my monthly charges. So let's throw this in here. We'll do 15, and let's check. So we're in MacuGuard. And we're gonna go to Izzy. Check. So let's check shortest. Just for kicks. So shortest, no kills. A lot of low sack. But let's try it. It's only 14 jumps. So let's say, all right, let's say set destination, and then go to autopilot and say shorter. All right. Shorter goes down to 14. All right, and right now there are no gate camps in those 14. So let's go. I know people that will buy them at 5 million a pop. So yeah, it'll give me a good price. We can work something out. Yep. Yeah, I'll let you know. Like I said, I was wanting to actually be able to sell them outside the game for real money, because I think I've got over 1,000 of them
Drive
between my two
active.
accounts. And because they used to give them away. And so, but yeah, it was kind of one of those. I could also use them to pay for my monthly charges. So that was another one. So. But yeah, it was kind of weird. So yeah, I think that's kind of what they're going for now. When I was looking here, it actually pops it up here from time to time. Plex is one of the ones that scrolls across the bottom. So, and I think 5 million is right around what they're going for. So, we're going to cut through low sec here. You can sell it for like 5.3 million on a Gita market. Yeah, so I'm going to see it pops up here somewhere. So yeah, I own an Orca, and they say that they're going for, and that was weird. Game kind of blipped there for a second. They're going for
Drive active.
1.9 billion. So I was thinking, man, I ought to sell my Orca. Yeah. Yeah, that's the other thing. It's kind of like the house always wins with the casino. They seem like they're making money on both sides. So, wow, that's awesome. So, are you buying them cheap and selling them, and then selling them for a profit? Ooh,
Drive
there's a lot of
active.
people in this one. I work too much to grind Iskin game. Yeah. So you buy them off the Eve store. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I have two accounts. The other account is still alpha,
active.
and so I haven't upgraded it. They used to be both Omega. It wasn't called Omega back then. It was called something else. But yeah, and they both have all my I have 4 characters total. 1 on the second account, and 3 on this account. And they all have more than the minimum for alpha. So, which I think is 500,000 skill points. So this one's got, or my main's got over 100 million skill points. This one, I think I saw when we logged in, it's considerably less. But
Warp drive active.
I was looking for the Plex on there because the Plex was actually showing up on there. I know I can look it up here, but I wanted to see what it showed up on there for. So.
Warp drive active.
Ah, there's a pirate and a pro raider as well. So. Okay, that sounds great. Yeah, well, I'll probably give 001 first choice at him. So. Like I said, I was actually looking to see if I could sell them outside the game, but there's conflicting things on that. You can buy them outside the game, but I think selling them outside the game is considered a breach of etiquette, contract, ethics. I don't know. They listed all of the above. So yeah, and so, but that's where I'd like to recoup some of the money from all my years. I guess the other thing you can do is actually you can strip skill points off of your character. So, which is kind of interesting. So,
drive active.
yeah. So, yeah. But then in game, you said you sold 1,500 plex for 7.5 billion. That's a pretty good turnaround for your investment. Yeah, one of the things I thought about was grinding to buy the Plex and then use the Plex to pay for my monthly charges. But you have 1,000 of the new Plex or 1,000 of the OG Plex. I have no idea what kind of Plex they are. When we log out and log back in, we'll check it out.
Warp drive active.
I know a guy who has 2 trillion in Plex. Wow. Yeah, that's a lot. But yeah, I read an article the other day on the Plex, and that was one that it was actually saying it was something. Yeah, and probably. It seems like they're a pretty good investment, so.
Warp drive active.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the thing. I was thinking, like you said, that grinding for ISK, I'm the same way. I work too much to be grinding for ISK, so. But yeah, that was one. If you grind for ISK to be able to pay the monthly charges so you can stay Omega, which would be nice. Keep it free, because the Omega has gone up drastically. So yeah, I looked on my history for what I paid CCP, and I was paying back when it was $14 for the high level, and so like $14.99 US, and so yeah, now it's what, 25, 26, and so yeah, it's kind of like it's gone up considerably. So I thought I paid $24.99 for, because I only did 1 month. So yeah, I think it's more expensive if you buy the Plex than just paying for it. So, which was strange, because 500 Plex will pay for a month, but it's more expensive to buy. So yeah, so there's the Plex right there, 4.9 million is what it's going for now. But yeah, so it's more expensive to buy the Plex than it is to just pay the monthly charge. So because I think I did the pricing. Yeah, I don't remember what it was, but
warp drive active.
And I don't remember what station this guy was on. Crud. Yeah, so that didn't take very long. So yeah, so I'm back here with the Amber. It probably would have taken me that long to go get my own prorator and pick it up from wherever it was cheapest. So the problem is I don't remember which station this guy was in. That's Lai Dai. Yeah. So here's what we'll do. We'll dock here.
Warp drive active.
I'll contract him my prorater, and then my alt can contract it back after he moves it where he needs to move it. I should have checked to see what station it was, but all good. My alt has a prorater as well, but it's not in this system, so he'd have to fly back to Venolin to get it.
Permission requested.
Venolin,
Request accepted.
Venolin's kind of my base, so. Let's see. So I think we leave. All right, and then let's say contract, create a contract. We're going to create it for Falstaff. Finder. And next, the prorater. Next, you're entering a non-empty shipping contract. Please honor there's a contract. The server contains the following items. Blah, 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 blah. Are you sure you want to continue? Yes. Yes. We're going to leave it for a week. And next. And that should do it. Broker fee 10,000 ISK. Cheapest way. Cheapest way. All right. So now if I log out of this guy, log off. Yes. And so, yeah, it actually doesn't show me on this screen how much ISK I have. I got to go out to my other screen. So, sorry about that. Contract has been assigned to you. Yep. Accept. Yep. Close. I keep getting this error that the skill plan is currently not available. I think it has something to do. So yeah, so I've got 285 on this one. I've got another 700 and some on my other account. So this is where this one is. So I am going to, let's leave this ship. All right. Let's close this one. And Caldari Navy, yeah. And I bet you the prorator's in here. That runner, yep. All right, so let's set destination, undock. Trying to think of other important changes. If you have 1K plex and you're looking at 5 billion, yep. Yeah, so that's nice. Dock.
Warp drive active.
Actually, I should have flew my Myrmidon back here. I'm gonna have to bring it back here anyway to redo that one. So.
Docking permission requested.
Not a whole lot of people in the system except for this one negative standing guy. He has terrible standing.
Accepted.
Not just bad standing, terrible standing. Obviously, nobody here seems to care, so. Alright, let's make runner active. Alright, let's inject the skill over here. Won't let me inject it from there. It's got to be in my item hanger, of course. Heaven forbid. Why can't I inject it from there? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? He can't inject it because he's already got it. What do you want to bet? What do you want to bet? Yep, I've already got it level 5, so yeah. So yeah, she's checking the one. Do you know they made a mini orca? No, I didn't. Yeah, I don't have a Noctis, but it looks like I can definitely fly it. So I'll leave this here and I'll put it on my other alt. Crap, it's Caldari Navy, right? Only one Caldari Navy. Yeah, looks like there is. No, there's a Caldari Navy assembly plant. Oh, crud. Where's my mirror? That's where we want logistics. Yep. All right, so that was good that I left it there.
Drive active.
The Orca and Porpoise now have an ore hold. Yes, I did see that. So the Orca and the Porpoise. Okay, I think I did see the Porpoise. So yeah, I was shocked. So I was transporting ships one at a time, and I decided to use the Orca, and I was able to move
Docking
all the
permission
ore I
requested.
had
Docking
and
request
all the
accepted.
ships I had in like 2 trips. It was amazing. But I was scared to death flying it. I think I jumped like 15 jumps each way, and I was just scared to death driving it because it was just so expensive. But, you know, such is life. Well, I was hoping this was a Lai Dai one, but it isn't, so standings went up by 1. Lai Dai went up by 0.1. Thanks for nothing. All right. So let's throw you back in there. And we'll fly you back over there. So they have a bowhead for moving ships now. A bowhead? What's a bowhead? Is that another type of ship? 2 million M3 ship hangar with max skills. Oh, that would be awesome. That sounds like the perfect kind of docking, ship.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, I guess the Orca was, and it was back then. It's a freighter for hauling ships. Yeah, it was. It was, it was always used for mining to be able to give bonuses to the other miners around and that kind of stuff, which was nice. But yeah, I don't know how they actually use it now, because I've seen in this fleet up. This fleet up is kind of interesting. I haven't checked any of these out yet, but these fleet up seems interesting, and so it looks like that's one of the things that you do, and because you're not really mining with the you're not really mining with the. Sorry, I can't talk and concentrate at the same time. You're not really mining with the Orca. Everybody else is mining, so it's kind of like, okay, how does the Orca person get paid? So I don't know if they buy the ore and then for a discount and then sell it, or I don't know what they do. But all right, let me make a contract for this one. Create contract, and we're gonna do it for Rage. I think it was Rage, right? I tell you, some days it doesn't pay to get out of bed. Oh, I had a contract. It showed up in there, but finance, contracts. I want, there you go, from Rage Mass with Amber, 1596. No, that's an old one. That was 520. Today's not the 20th. Yeah, today's not the 20th. Today's the 26th. There's 27th. There it is. Rage mass with. Okay, so rage. Okay. Thought it was rage. All right. Oh, no, no, no. We don't want that. We just want the prorator. Give him all the stuff I have in my hold. That's not good. You are in a non-empty ship. Yup, yup, yup. 1 week. Yup, yup, yup. Finish. Yup, yup, yup. 10,000. Yup, yup, yup. All right. So now what I'll do is I'll log off this one. An orca combined with mining drones mines about the speed of a solar retriever. Really? So that might be worth it there. Yeah, I never did that.
Connecting.
You have unallocated points. Okay, great. Contract's been assigned to you. Accept. Yes. Should show up where I'm at. Make active. There you go. Good as new. Log off. Log back in as rage. Your pod is still preparing the amniotic fluid. We'll just have to find a place for it in a few seconds. You can mine ice with drones as well. Yeah, I did see that too. Mining drones are not affected by the fleet boost, though. Yeah, and that makes sense.
Connecting.
They would be affected by any drone boost that you might have. But all right, so let's undock from here. We're gonna go get my mirror again and pick up this one. Yeah, so the skill plan is unavailable. An orca can do over 1k DPS with drones now. That's pretty significant. That's pretty significant.
Warp drive active.
One day I can work a boost for you just so you can see and get a feel for it. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I've got an orca. I was thinking about selling it. Because since I usually play by myself, it's kind of defeats the purpose. May as well get the ISK out of it, right? But then again, I hate to sell it, so.
Docking permission requested. Docking request.
But yeah,
accepted.
like I said, it's the account's kind of weird because on all of my accounts, I don't have a single battleship, which was really weird. I think I had one cruiser, but I've got all these tier 2 and tier 3 ships, which I thought, okay, well, that's quite interesting. So let's make active. Wow, that's pretty good. See, honestly, I'm too afraid of losing it. I mean, it's so expensive. Yeah. And like I said, the only should have repaired that. I'll repair it when I dock at this place.
Warp drive active.
The only mineral that I usually need is amber or kernite, and none of those are in high sec, so well, that's good. Yeah, see, mine is never the PVE. It's always the gankers. And when they see a super expensive ship like that, it's like they just want to blow it up just to blow it up, even if they don't get anything from it. It's just to take away from somebody, and that frustrates me because I'm just like, that's not the way life is supposed to be. But okay.
Docking permission requested.
Yeah, and that's the one I thought. But so I actually went to one of those
Docking
mining
request
anomalies,
accepted.
and I think it was in zero point 0.9 space, and all it had was Veldspar. And I was like, well, this is ridiculous. Why would I bother scanning this down to find it to mine Veldspar? I can mine Veldspar in a regular belt, for crying out loud. And so yeah, it was kind of ridiculous. So mighty hammer, repair all. Grand total of 16,000. Yeah, some of my drones got beat up on that last one. All right, so let's see. This is the second level one. Probably more Galente. Something caught my attention. A reconnaissance mission. Blah blah blah. These slave traders couldn't scan and were common. Blah blah blah. Planning a mission for a particular agent more than once every 4 hours may result in loss of standing. Okay, so this one's really not worth that much. A group of slave traders traveling through this who stumbled on a strange anomaly caught their attention. A cloud of gas somehow acts as a shield against long-range scanners, which probably unfortunately detected. Couldn't scan what was inside. We're going to take any chance by proving so they inform the authorities. Would like to investigate and see what's inside. Destroy that. Report back your findings. Yeah, so we're going to cross Amber in high sec. I'll let you know. It's possible to find. Okay. Yeah, so that's what I wonder is if they can, then that's not too bad because then it would be worth it, and I'd scan those anomalies down and do that. But that's the one that it's like it never. I hadn't found any of those yet. I scanned down a couple anomalies, and all they had was Veldspar, and I was like, well, that's a waste. I said, no, my luck, somebody would gank me just because I was, out there, after scanning it down. So, but I did. So, like, I think Ender Allen is Ender something. Ender something is near my base. Venolence, like 3 jumps or something, 3 or 4 jumps. Maybe it's 5. But I think that's one that they listed when you go here to this one. You can say resource harvesting, and it'll and I think I said asteroid belts, and I said that I just wanted kernite. I think, and it showed me that was the system. But like I said, then after my experience in Yulin, was it Yulin or whatever the name of that one was? Yeah, I have been kind of gun shy. So, or anomalies. Okay, yeah, maybe that's what I need to do. And I haven't done any of that kind of stuff yet. So yeah, these are Federation Navy. So I probably should have declined it. So it said incoming transmission, but I closed it. Does that mean I'm in trouble? Yep, now they're firing. I'll let them close. Alright. Launch. Alright, so these guys are closing now. Alright. So yeah, I didn't want to take the hit with the Navy, but that's alright. I guess we'll manage. Should have figured the other one was Navy. You can look at ore anomalies. Yeah, so I definitely will check those out because it would definitely enjoy that. Yeah, that's not going to hit those. That's too short. Alright, so let's say save location. Submit. Just the one, good. Usually I clear them, but I don't think I cleared that one in the other system, so. Alright, let's shoot this guy. 46 is my range on this one. Bring this guy to 30. Yeah. Alright. I've been really surprised because this mirror has really done well on these level 3s. You can move the web next to your guns. Oh, yeah, I saw somebody else do that. Unfortunately, the web, it's only good up to 10, and I should have did it on those ones that were closer, you're right. But yeah, the web's only good for the close ones. But yeah, I should have did that on those close ones. That would have slowed them down for my drones. But yeah, this is the sweet spot for my rail guns, so. I don't mean to activate. You can physically reposition it for ease of activation. Yeah, that's somebody said. So is it just so it's kind of a drag thing? Yeah. I saw one of the other guys that I was watching. So same with your armor reppers. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of lay them on there that way so that I have them. But yeah, it's kind of nice. So is that it? Is it at the end of my mission? Surely that wasn't the end of my mission, right? Let's go and dock and see.
Warp drive active.
Oh, stop. If I had a nickel for every time I did that. Actually, that's the first time since I've been back that I've almost done that. So. Yeah, the problem is there's really not a whole lot of room here with all this stuff. So, but yeah. All right. But that was nice that it actually told you that you were warping away without your drones. So that's kind of control is a recover. Oh, okay. I'll have to remember that. One of my viewers actually told me about holding down control and clicking on these guys to target them, which was, man, that's so much easier. I was doing the right click and target, and it takes forever. You never hit the right one. So yeah, that's nice. So control R, I'll have to remember that one. So yeah, I used to do that all the time. I have the bookmark because I'm going to go back and I'm going to salvage them, but it was one of those where it's kind of. But it was nice that it tells you. So I've noticed that there's a lot of things with the missions that show up in here, and kind of keep you from forgetting your, on the special delivery missions, keeps you from forgetting the delivery package. You click on something, hit Q, you will approach it. Okay, I got to remember that one too.
Docking request accepted.
Yeah, because I keep using these buttons up here, so we'll see if this actually completes it. I don't know if it did. All right. All right, so then we're going to jump on this guy and go salvage these ones. Make active. Dock. Yeah, I'll have to try that one. Alright.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, so it's gonna. My Galente is taking a hit. Yeah, so -2. Ugh. I'll see how much the third one's worth. Yeah. It's kind of amazing because it's so many shortcuts which is kind of nice. Yeah, see, I clicked this one, which you see, yeah, now that I hover over it, it does shake Q. So, actually, let's go to this one. The last new bro I blew up in low sec, I replaced his ship and took him on level 4 missions. That's cool. Yeah, I can honestly say none of the guys that have blew me up have done that. So that's kind of above and beyond. So I love this catalyst because I just have so many on here. I really don't have a whole lot of problems salvaging on it, so only problem is this micro warp drive when I'm trying to salvage with it. Oh, I got it. When I'm trying to salvage and I'm using the micro warp drive, it pulls me away from it too quick. So, yeah. Yeah, the game does need more players. I gotta agree with that. And yeah, the gankers are really kind of killing that because it's really kind of putting everybody in a negative light. So it's just, and I don't really think it's really benefiting them anything. Like I said, the ones that ganked me, I mean, I guarantee when they salvaged my Imicus, you know, it was an Imicus with a probe launcher on it. I guarantee when they salvaged my Imicus, they didn't even get enough to pay for the bullets that they wasted. So, you know, so it was just kind of ridiculous. So, but, you know, that's what's fun for them. So that's what I guess matters. So, but.
Warp drive active.
And yeah, I was in Trig Space in, I guess, their wormhole, as they like to call it, or their sector. It seemed like they were based out of there. When I worked, if I flew around in there during this time, they didn't bother. There wasn't anybody there to bother me. But if I flew around late afternoon Central Time, like 5-6 o'clock p.m., that's when they ganked me.
Docking permission requested.
I think twice. And so yeah, it was just a matter of probably learning their schedule and avoiding them.
Docking request
But,
accepted.
you know, doesn't always work out that way. So I'm going to see how much this last one is. And I can do select all. We'll see how much this last one is. I just learned a couple days ago that factions tractor beams is a thing. Really? I didn't know that. I don't know what benefit that would buy you, to be honest. All right, so this one's going to give me 600 over 600,000. So over 500,000. That's almost 300. That's almost, yeah. So that'll give me, yeah, 530. 530, yeah. That's not too bad. Site contained normal ship restrictions. Okay, stuff. Yeah. I probably should, just so I don't take a more hit from Galente, but more range and tractor speed. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. That's kind of what all the other ones are. So, So you mentioned there's a timer. I don't see it. Is it only after I've declined one? Look on the left. All right. Where it says 4 hours. Oh, declining emission from 4 hours. Okay, so this one right here. Okay, gotcha. So yeah, so if I decline this one, that's worth 500 though. 500,000 is not much to turn down. Plus I'll get the salvage. Yeah, I see it there. And I guess that changes if I decline it. So yeah, I think I'm just going to go ahead and do it. I may regret it, but all right, I got him. Actually, I didn't check to see where it was. It is right here. All right, cool. I'll check my ship restrictions just to make sure the site is restricted. Certain time you may use your mirror. Okay, good. All right. As long as I can use this one, that's all that matters. It will say if you decline in the next 3 hours, you'll have a penalty. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll have to keep an eye on that because, yeah, these Galente ones are kind of killing me. So. Galente standings has decreased. Really? I haven't even hit him yet.
Drive active.
Why did Galente standings decrease? 212. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to work that one back up. So. Problem is probably when I do the Galente ones, then my standing with Lai Dai will go down. So. That's the problem with the factions being against each other. That's the other problem that I have. So I'm trying to get this other mission agent. I should have showed that one. So he's guarding the gate. Okay. So I closed this one the last time. Where's my transmission? Does it not give me anything, or I just have to say close it? No, he's attacking me, so. All right, keep him at 30. Yeah. That's what I did the last time, and then I thought, oh, maybe I missed something. It's ironic. I never used a webifier ever before. So I actually started using it with this one, so. Turn. Let's reload. We go through the gate. All right, let's save this location. So that way we can salvage him and pick up whatever he's got. Drones are in. You need to have the RS officer's pass card. Of course I do. Just something to wear down my cap. That's all right. And then have to come back to the acceleration gate as well. Always fun. Tractor beams would be handled. Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have enough room on this one for with all the guns and everything else. So I had a lot of trouble fitting everything on here, especially the rail guns. For some reason, the rail guns are huge power hogs, which I don't remember them ever being before. I don't know if that's another change. But yeah, huge power hogs. And actually, with just the micro warp drive or afterburner on, I'm I'm my cap is stable. So advanced weapon upgrades. Okay, I'll have to check that one out. All right. Oh, I can't carry it all. Well, I obviously need the other one, so let's put this back. I can't put it back. You gotta be kidding me. All right, well, let's drop you in a container. There you go. Yes. All right. Since I didn't pick up the one that I wanted, or that I need to activate the gate. All right, let's go back to the acceleration gate. Weapon upgrades reduce CPU needs of weapons. Yeah, see, that's not a CPU thing. It was a power. So that's why I had to put this power diagnostic on here, was to get enough power for the 5 railguns. So, and these are only 200 railguns. The 250s were way worse. So I wanted to get it. I wanted to have a snipe ship so that I could, pick them off at 90, kilometers.
Warp drive active.
To 5 before you can train advanced power grid. Okay, and I think I do have weapon to 5, but okay. Yeah, I think I do have weapon to 5, so. All right. So this one's going to be a doozy. All right. So I'm getting through my shields pretty quick. Keep it 30. All right, let's take out these sentry guns. I don't know if the sentry guns are really the problem, so. Keep it 30. Focus our drones on one target. Come on. There we go. Now we're picking him off. I can't target him. He's way too far away. Take out the Vexer. And we'll take out the sentry gun. Should be no problem. There's a drone sending to focus fire. Okay, I'll have to check that one. Somewhere in the drone menu. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to figure that out. All right. Fortunately, these guys are way too far away. I'll have to dock and grab my ship to remember. Don't worry about it. I'll find it. I'll do a search later. At this point, I'm used to doing it, so it's not a problem. Alright, let's put this after drive. Uh-oh, what's this? Oh, these guys are a little further out. Turn you off. Convoy escort. Alright. Yeah, my fall off on this one is 46. It's either F or Control F. Hitting F on a target will cause your drones to attack. Okay. Yep, one F. Oh, there they go. That got their attention. That got their attention. Come on. Yeah, shields are on.
A module has run out of charges.
Of course it has. Yeah, F works. Did you get the free? Yeah, I did get the free 1 million. I used them to train up some skills that I didn't have, so which was kind of nice. It's awful nice of these guys to wait out there while I'm doing it. So good. That is useful info. I can't think of. No, I appreciate it. Thanks for all the help. Really came in handy. So, all right. I don't know why I can't fly 5 of these because I used to be able to fly 5. So it says my band. So bandwidth to use is only 45. Okay, so yeah, so it did put 5 out there. Maybe I lost one. Did I lose one? Actually, let's return this guy. Return to drone bay. Put one of my other. Yeah, there's an ogre that's already injured. Webifying me. You need drones level 5. Actually, I think I do have. No, I have drones. I'm pretty sure I have drones 5. I'll check here in a second. Yeah, I've got 5 out now, so I just don't know why. I must have lost one. Oh, too far away. That's all right. They got him. Yeah, so now I'm down to 4 again. So yeah, one of them must have got killed. Thorax. Thorax is a cruiser. Beach Heavy is 25. Yep. Okay. Yeah, that's obviously new. I knew what you meant. When I read it, I was like, yeah, that's what he means. really wish there was a drone setting to say, hey, when when your armor starts to get all the way down, return to the drone bay. All right. Yeah, I know. Well, thanks again. I appreciate all your help. Take care. Hopefully, I'll see you again. I'll be streaming again tomorrow night. So feel free to stop by same time. So I will definitely talk to you then. All right. I appreciate it. Thanks again. Sleep well. I'm actually probably going to take off here in a little bit myself. So, though I don't have work tomorrow, so I'm probably going to stream for a little bit. All right. Yeah, we'll get these all killed off and see how much of a Galente hit we took on this one. Should be it. Did it say I needed to bring anything back? All right, that's it. Return to the drone bay. Reload. And dock.
Warp drive active.
Let me just save another one just to be safe. Fix my drones. Yeah, it looks like I lost a couple, so let's see. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. I had 5 ogres. Looks like I'm down to 3.
Docking permission requested.
Yeah, standings with Galente fell again. And actually, we're going to talk and see. Complete. Alright. Let's see. 23, yeah, so not that big a deal. Not that much bigger, but and I still don't. Actually, I was going to ask him was about that standing, but so Lai Dai, what is Lai Dai up to? 299. That's good. All right. So let's close. Let's jump on our catalyst. All right, undock. All right. Yeah, I'm not sure which one of these.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, only 6 people in this system, so. Bounty prizes. Killing pirates in Israel. Were they pirates? I don't think they were pirates. There we go. Alright. That's the one that I had to eject. Right. So let's see. That one is approach, so let's remove that one. And that's warp to 0.
Warp drive active.
So yeah, we'll see about cleaning this up, and then I'll probably call it a night. So let's see how I fix the Galente standings. I wonder if I can turn in those Navy tags. $50. Wow. That's a lot of scraps. Some kind of drug. Some iron charges, I can use those. Nothing of value. So yeah, we'll get this all cleaned up. Cargo container, I'm not sure what's in that. We'll get that figured out. Got some burn logic boards, some others that they come in handy for building rigs. So Cargo's too far away. Oh, I hit the wrong one. There we go. Too far away. That's getting further away. I love those contrails. Love them. Love them, love them, love them. Ah, come on. So yeah, because I was using the micro warp drive, I was actually outflying it. Come on. So we'll get this one grabbed and we'll go from there. So my tracker, which I should have probably put on earlier, so now it's actually too late probably. Maybe I'll sleep in the morning, so see if it gives me a little bit of a bonus. Oh, come on. Infiltrator. Alright. My goodness. These cruisers had some good stuff in them. I can actually build the salvaging rig, so I should have probably put a salvaging rig on here, but as it is, these guys are not too bad, so Actually, I'll see what their next one is just to be able to decline it if it's a Galente one. Cargo is too far away. How is the cargo too far away? Oh, what was that? Alright, 2 ships left. Ah. My goodness. Oh. So Vexer, that's also a cruiser. So yeah, so good to know. Not bad. Any of you lurkers watching that you wanna be able to keep track of me when I'm on, go ahead and follow, and then that way you'll get notified.
Warp drive active.
That way at least you get notified, so. Appreciate you guys watching.
Docking permission requested. Docking request
Not
accepted.
bad loot, 12 million in loot. So that's worth it right there. Let's make active. And let's see what the next one is. Oop. Oh, I don't want to show info. Start conversation. All right. Rogue drone harassment. 322.70. Okay, so those are good ones. Roaming drones. Maybe I'll do this one. This one should gross me quite a bit. And that way I can actually decline the next one if I want. If it's Galente. Keep me from losing. So close. Undock. Whoa. Now let's dock. I got
Docking
stuff here I
permission
want to take
requested.
out.
Docking request accepted.
Some stuff left over here that we didn't take out. All right. And let's see what we've got. We've got some. Let's go ahead and put you in there. You in there. You in there. All right. I'll top her off. Stack all. Uranium. I think I do have some uranium in there. No, actually, I think I took the uranium out. So yes, we'll give this a try. Hey, Shao, how are you? Good to see you. Yeah? We're actually doing some missions, so it's working out pretty good, so... It's actually going pretty good. Yeah, I understand, believe me. I watch a couple guys and usually watch them when I'm working from home. And, yeah, unfortunately, I miss most of the conversation because I'm usually working. So I have them on in the background, kind of like background noise. So it works out pretty good. So, but yeah, these missions have been pretty good. Unfortunately, the Lai Dai, I'm trying to get my status up with Lai Dai, and they were giving me Galente missions, so my Galente status has dropped drastically. So, oh, I forgot to repair my drones. Oh well. So yeah, so here's my gate. So let's see what. So it doesn't look like there's anybody here. So let's go ahead and activate the gate.
Warp drive active.
But yeah, all in all, it's going pretty good. So. I think I was actually going to quit after that one, so I'm glad I didn't since you got here. So, all right. These drones. All right, let's see. All right, that ogre's been wounded, so but we'll see. So let's go ahead and start picking these guys off. I'm going to try and keep them at range 30. Probably not going to work. Holy crap, that's a whole bunch of stations with assets. Yeah. Yeah, I do have a lot of stations with assets, so yes. That is absolutely correct. So yes. Oof, getting a cramp in my leg. I'll try and keep this guy at 30. I think he'll probably be dead before I get him to 30. That's all right. All right, excellent. See if I can keep him at 30. All right. Try and keep him at 30. 30 is my good range. All right, let's fire on this guy, and let's actually have the drones target this guy. 10,000 meters. That is. Oh no, it's not. Jita, Annan, and my primary station. 3 stations, yeah. See, no, I've got them spread all over the place. Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous, to be honest. It is kind of ridiculous. So, all right, we'll get this guy taken care of. Prep rep reps that haven't done so and so. That's a good way to fix rep with one of the 4 major factions. SOE Epic. Okay, I'll have to check that one. Yeah, I'll definitely have to check that one. Yeah, because I actually wanted to do the Sisters of Eve as well, so. Yeah, I was thinking about it. I really want to just stay in it long enough to get the assets out of Jita. I've got a couple control towers that are worth 300-400 million that are locked up in trig space, and so I want to at least get those out. There's a bunch of blueprints, so yeah, it's kind of one of those that it's just kind of. I did save one of these, right? Yep. So yeah, I was considering that, and maybe after I get the stuff taken care of in. Unfortunately, I'm not really taking care of that now, so that's kind of. I put that on hold while I started doing this other stuff, so. All right. All right, let's return the drone bay. I don't know what's going on with my ogres, but they're getting beat up. No, it's actually an impound. So, and I tried to get the CCP to help me out, and they pretty much refused. So, which is not surprising. I figured they were gone too. So, but it was one of those where it would have been nice, but But yeah, the only way to get it back is to get my status with Trig up to 4.0. And then I can rent an office, and then it'll put all the stuff in the office. I can throw it in a hauler and zip it out of there, and I'm good to go. But the yeah, that's the trick. So far it hasn't quite worked out. So, and like I said, I was working pretty good on getting my Trig status up. It was actually moving pretty well, but then I started getting ganked, and so I kind of put that on hold because I was losing too many assets. So try and bring this guy to 30. You're sure 30 is my sweet spot, right? 35, yeah. All right. Yeah, these guys aren't even doing any damage. I still have another level of them, so. But yeah, that's the issue is I got everything else. I got everything else except for one Hulk out of Trig space. So I just have that, just the corpse stuff left. But yeah, it's kind of stuck in a bad spot, so. And part of me thought, well, let's just get rid of it, you know, don't worry about it. It's only money, right? You know, but it would be the last thing to kind of clean up with the corporation, and then I could really kind of call it quits with it. So return to drone bay, approach. But yeah, that's where we're at. But no, I was seriously thinking about it because yeah, I really appreciated all the help you've given. So would be nice to be in a corp that would actually do some good. So I feel bad for all the guys that I had that.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, we had somebody, and I don't even know how they did it. They had somebody join the corp. Looks like about a year ago, and take a whole bunch of stuff, whole bunch of money, whole bunch of assets, and send us an email that said, "Hey, I've got stuff tied up and stuff. Just if you want it back, let me know." And I'm like, well, "Of course we want it back." you know, like duh. But yeah, it was kind of. But of course, they've been inactive for 6 months after they came in, so they just took a whole bunch of assets and then went inactive. So that was kind of like, oh, thanks for nothing. All right, what do we got here? 38. Let's do him. These guys are doing a little bit more damage. I think I got a couple others here. Four. Why four? Oh, crap. My armor's getting hit. Yeah, he's good. Combined our... Keep it range 30. There we go. Big hit. Keep it range 30.
A module has run out of charges.
Yeah. Well, it was weird because technically nobody should have been able to put that person in. I don't know how they got into corp and were able to take our stuff. It really was strange, but yeah, it's most likely they got invited by an alt or something, and that's what happened. But yeah, it was just kind of strange because it was like, man, that's kind of strange.
A module has run out of charges.
Modules run out of charges.
A module has run out of charges.
How is it run out of charges? I see it's got 15 right there. I don't know. Maybe it was just reading incorrectly. But yeah, it was kind of weird because really didn't make any sense. Alright, so this should take care of these guys. And actually, I don't know if I've saved one at this level yet. Let me save one. Alright, he's good. Alright, that's the last of them. Gotta remember to repair my drones this time. Alright. Let's dock here.
Warp drive active.
But yeah, it's weird because so I asked CCP, and CCP has been no help. But I asked CCP because I used to be CEO. But when I was CEO, it was 20 some years ago, and there weren't shares. So shares came into existence since then. So I said, hey, the current CEO has been inactive for like 5 years. I said, You know, can you guys make me CEO since I'm a director?
Docking permission requested.
And they said, no, we can't do that. You'll have to go, you know, you have to run for CEO, where you can only run for CEO if you have shares. If you have at least 2% of shares. Well, I don't. And so, based on that, I tried to create shares where you can only vote on creating shares if you already have shares, which I don't. So it was just, yeah,